Namaste Angels. This is going to be an unboxing. I don't know if I've ever done an actual unboxing, but I've shared what I call fan mail with you guys many, many times. I received this on the first. I haven't even thanked my supporter, viewer, friend, um, subscriber who sent this to me yet. The first was such a magical day. So this was just one of the magical things that happened. Here's the little note that she included in the box. I wanted to show you the actual box since I was like, after I started to open it on the first, before I got involved in a ton of other things that prevented me from even contacting her and saying I have it. I was like, oh, I should do an unboxing, and also, share the fact that this client, friend, subscriber, viewer that I did not know before this journey, recently got into her own spiritual practice, started a business. If she shares the information with me, I'll be happy to share it with you. But I just wanted to give her a shout out either way, even if it was subtle. The inside of this box says, "You are the Oracle." I've heard that before. Yeah, on the top and the bottom. So that's kind of cool. And it comes with a book. Sometimes decks don't come with books. This one does. So anyway, my client was inspired by me. I've heard that many times before too. Of course, I am honored and I appreciate it and happy to have been able to help her to find her inner calling. And in thanks for that, in part, in addition to actually thanking me verbally and talking to me about it, she bought me these cards and sent me these cards. And this is actually the second attempt to send them. The first time I forgot what happened, but something went wrong with the purchase or the shipment or something. And when she saw them available again, I think she went to buy them and they were suddenly out of stock or something like that. When they became available again, she contacted me. She was excited. She said, "I good, they're here." So here they are. We're going to talk about these. We're going to go through the cards and see what's here. And then I'll probably, try to incorporate them this weekend. Maybe I'll use them for the general reading, which I'm about to do next. They are by Rebecca Campbell, and the artwork is done by Danielle Noel. Work Your Light Oracle cards. Okay, so you just saw me remove the seal. The first card is the Ever Unfolding Rose. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Nice card. I like the illustration. No. Wait. Postpone. Pause. Say no. I like that message a lot. Similarly, they have yes as well. Yes. Just say yes. Oh, I'll definitely use these to supplement the other cards for the general. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your truth. I needed this for the Libra reading. I did a Libra monthly reading for October. Well, I did most of the zodiac. I'm going to finish them today, actually. Like I said, I meant to have them done. I started them early so that I could have them done, but it's been a very, very busy week, and just very, very busy. Not complaining, just sharing what it is. But I talked to them about overthinking. I entitled their reading something about overthinking as well. And so I needed this card. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change is the question. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So this is what she did. This is how I ended up getting this gift because she answered the call. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? The crumbling. What are you clinging to? It's kind of like a tower kind of feel to it. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? This outfit that she's wearing looks like something I saw in one of the new couture men's collections. I don't remember whose it was, but she's hiding her light in all that fabric. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Star Seed, what lights you up? Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Warrior Woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Break the chain. Ancestral patterns. Healing. Rewriting the future. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. I've been having a lot of interesting things go on. Messages come in with regard to dancing. Deep replenishment. Retreat. Rest. Be held. I actually had a vision the other day when I was cooking. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. And it was of myself getting married. This is the second time I've had a vision while awake of myself getting married. The first time was probably back in like 2015, 2016. And in that one, I had this dress that was a crop top wedding dress. And I'm describing this dress and people are like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, it was a crop it was a crop top with the long, the skirt was long part and, with the long train in the back, but it was with a crop top, like a lace crop top. And everybody thought I was insane. And luckily for me, a couple days after, Serena Williams was attending some sort of event and wore what looked like a white crop top wedding gown to this event. And I saved the picture and of course I shared it. And I'm like, this is a crop top wedding dress. This vision was different. I'll try to share it in between cards. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Inner temple, devotion, tune in to the portal of your heart. So I'm cooking and in my house, in real life, in 3D, this song, Music Is My Way of Life by Patti LaBelle is playing. I thought the song was called Music Is My Life because that's what it sounds like she's saying throughout the song. Music is my life. Turned out, so part of what was a coincidence, I don't believe in coincidences, was that the song or a song, Music Is My Life, it does actually exist and was, it's by Helen Reddy, who'd passed away that day. So when I posted on Facebook about Music Is My Life that was playing in my house, I was unaware at the time, during this vision, I was unaware at the time that it was a Helen Reddy song. I went to look up the lyrics to try to figure out what the message to me was. There were several songs involved in this vision. And that's when I learned that it was actually a Helen Reddy song. And, she'd coincidentally passed that morning. So it was interesting. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. So walking down the aisle, instead of the traditional bridal march, was playing Michael Jackson, Lady in My Life. You'll always be the lady in my life. And even though the three songs played, it was a fast bit. I don't remember being like frozen for. It felt like didn't feel like that long. Anyway, um, Lady in My Life was playing, and it's weird because I didn't really see the groom's face, but we get married. So like it's shifted from me going down the aisle to him actually being there, and I guess the wedding happening, and then us like walking away, and our next song starts playing, and um it was As by Stevie Wonder. And then when we then all of a sudden I guess we're at the reception, and the first dance I still had never saw his face during all this time, although you know he was shorter than me, he was dark skinned. I can kind of figure out if it's somebody that I already know, that I've already been involved with. I know who it is, but um I couldn't I still haven't seen his face throughout all this thing. And we start dancing to another Stevie Wonder song, Signed, Sealed, and Delivered, at that song for the first dance between us. And I yesterday this was days ago. Like I said, I've been too busy to even follow up on my own vision. So yesterday I finally had a moment to stop and look up the lyrics to the songs, and all three of the songs, at least at some point, talk about like the sun and the stars and the moon, and lightness versus darkness and all of this kind of stuff. And I've also been hearing quite a bit. I heard it the day of this vision. I heard it yesterday. I heard it the other day when I was driving home with my kids from like the mall or something. The grocery store, not the mall. Anyway, Kiss from a Rose by Seal has always been one of like my favorite songs of all time. In fact, if doing trivia or somebody was doing trivia about me and they were asking what was my favorite song, my family would probably say "Kiss from a Rose." Um, so all of a sudden, I start hearing that, and I haven't really heard it in years that I recall hearing it all the time now. And I looked up the lyrics to "Kiss from a Rose," even though I know them. I wanted to see them like in writing. And that is another song that I always thought was about drug use, and maybe it is, but it's a lot of talk about lightness versus darkness in there. So I have to figure out what all this is, what all this means for me, but also the key words about dancing. And those of you who watch my videos a lot, you know that that the message of "I hope you dance," as in the song, if you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance, tends to come up a lot in my readings. So the music in my life playing in the background during this vision, you got to keep on dancing. Music is my life. I was just like, what are they trying to tell me? I still haven't figured it out, and I'm usually much better. If it was somebody else's vision, I probably would have said, "Oh, it's this." Boom! I would have they would have told me right away. But since it's mine, I got to figure it out, and it's taking a minute. Anyway, this one is called "Share Your Voice." Come out of the cave, persecution and expression. So that's actually how a lot of people tell me that I help them. Like they've been afraid, embarrassed, whatever, to share some of the weird types of stuff that I talk about, or especially that I used to talk about in my earlier videos. But even now, if it comes up, I'll say it. Because I'm not ashamed or whatever. The scriptures say, about God, if you're ashamed of me, I'll be ashamed of you. So I am not. I have never been, but I don't judge people that have been. And so if that's how I'm able to help people, is to get them to be willing to share their stories and their voice, and to be fearless in the face of persecution. If that's my purpose, then I'm here to serve it. And again, I'm honored. that they would choose me to be the person to help them on their spiritual path. I mean, how special is that, right? Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. It's saying, this card, if something is your life's purpose, you're going to be doing it all the time. It's okay to take a minute to step back and nurture yourself, and get back on. You know, it will continue. You're not running a race. The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Ain't that the truth? Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Birthing, a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Council of light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. The great gathering, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. I won't be surprised if that comes up when I do the reading, because all last week I've been talking about ancestors, and we're seeing in the news and in real life exactly why lately. Pillar of life. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Very quickly, the stuff that I said would be happening in my readings last week began to manifest, both in people's lives and on a national and global scale. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. I'd said that based on another vision that I had, and that was supplemented by something I saw on Facebook, and a real event that occurred when 50,000 liters of wine exploded in a drum in Spain. And I saw that on Facebook. It supplemented something that I had already seen and been feeling. I said specifically, Ezekiel 28:23, I will bring a plague upon you this week. And what are we, experiencing right now in the United States of America? A plague has been brought upon the so-called president. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. I also referred to him specifically in one of the readings that I did when something came up with Gemini energy. And I said this could be something going on with the president also, or like on a national or global scale. He too is a Gemini. I don't remember what video it was. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Some of us are originally from there. Some of us are originally from both, depending upon lifetimes you've had, both Lemuria and Atlantis. Mentakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Of which I am one. Some of you may have already seen, I know some of you have, that watch all my videos. You haven't missed it. But some of the others of you that just watch here and there may have seen where I shared that in Gematria, which is an ancient numerical language used throughout the scriptures, and similar languages are used by, or were used by, other ancients and groups in 4 different, what they call ciphers. So like 4 different vernaculars of Gematria, or like 4 different dialects, so to speak, of Gematria. My name, Queen of Swords, the Lightworker, equals numerically the number 144, which of course is connected to Lightworkers, is in the 144,000. It means 360, as in 360 degrees of ciphers, maybe. And it means 369, as in the key to the universe. And it means 135, which is like a message in Gematria that translates to like, God will send a helper. God will save us. And that can be looked at and proven to anyone firsthand themselves if they want to check it out. If they don't trust me, you type in Queen of Swords, the Lightworker, with a space between the 2 words, on any Gematria calculator. And, you know, if it has more than 1 cipher, you know, you look at it in the different ciphers and see for yourself. And maybe you want to check out what your own name means numerically. Anyway, Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Very, very nice deck. Join me after this video, I think. After this one is going to come up, the general reading, I believe. And join me there to see them in use. And get some for yourself if you like them. I don't know this woman, Rebecca Campbell, but why not support her? All right, namaste.